I never envisioned creating an app. My name is Scott Speed, and my background is in education. I'm a teacher, and I'm an entrepreneur. I've always done both in some capacity. And my personal mission statement is to be a positive force in the lives of others. Growing up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I had a large family. My mother's side of the family was in Philadelphia, and she had 10 siblings, so that means I had a lot of cousins. And we got together during the holidays. For all the holidays we came together at my grandmother's house, and it was something we really looked forward to. And we developed some really tight bonds growing up, and I truly value those relationships that I've been able to, that we were able to form as children. In elementary school and high school and even in the old neighborhood, I was one of those people that I was always a people person, and I really valued my friendships growing up. I was that kid that always had friends over to the house. I was always the kid who, we played video games in my house, or we played football outside, or we played board games in the house. And my mother always, kind of made the point that I was the one who kind of attracted everyone and brought everyone in and brought everyone over to the house, because I just always like to be around people. So I just truly value those friendships, and it was awesome coming up with all my friends. When I went away to college, it was my first time, obviously like most people, leaving. And, not only was I able to maintain some of those friendships from high school and from the old neighborhood, but I was able to develop some other really, really tight friendships, some brotherhoods and sisterhood friendships that I still maintain today, more than 10 years later. Met some really great people in college that, we're still great friends today. And in addition to that, as I got into the workforce and also into the business world, I was able to meet a lot of really great people. And, I truly value every one of those friendships, every one of those relationships, because I truly believe that, we're, as human beings, we're only as good as the people around us. So I always try to keep good people around me, and I always value when awesome people come into my life. I'm one of those people who believe that you can't have enough friends and you can't have enough good people in your life. 5forFriends actually is something that, literally it kind of came out of nowhere. Just recently, in March of this year, my wife and I had the unfortunate loss of our third child. We were expecting our third child in August, in this summer. And unfortunately, due to some unfortunate events, we lost our baby girl because she was born prematurely. And it was a devastating loss. It's something that I really never even thought I would experience, as an adult. And I wasn't prepared to experience it anyway. But when it happened, I actually, I went to social media. It was an easy way for me to share with all my family and friends, what was going on, because a lot of them knew. And rather than me make a bunch of phone calls, I just simply posted on Facebook what had happened. And we got an overwhelming, response in terms of support, condolences, thoughts, and prayers. And what was interesting was we had a lot of individuals post, comments on Facebook, send us inbox messages. A lot of people text me and sent me emails. But there were literally a handful of people, probably about 5 or 6 people, that actually picked up the phone and called me. And that was so meaningful to me. It was so meaningful because some of those individuals I actually hadn't spoken to in 5, 6 years. And when I heard their voice, it was just like, it was just amazing, because it was a higher level of communication. And, we had gotten so used to just texting or, liking on Facebook or commenting on each other's family pictures. We had communicated over the years, but when I actually heard their voice, it was amazing. I got a phone call from a friend named Fran Meisner, and she and I hadn't spoken in probably about 6 years. And it meant so much for her to call me. And it was one of those conversations when we said to each other, we shouldn't have to wait for a time like this to talk. And, we talked about, we caught up a little bit about family and things like that. And it really got me to thinking, just because we get older, we get family responsibilities and work and life responsibilities, it doesn't mean that we should have to just, be able to lose all those communication lines that we used to have. And my brain got going. As soon as I hung up the phone with Fran, within literally 15, 20 minutes, 5forFriends was born. 5forFriends is a social networking mobile app designed to take the guesswork out of keeping in touch with family and friends.
How can 5forFriends enhance friendships?
5forFriends. Supporters of the 5forFriends Indiegogo campaign can help us in several ways. The first way is by choosing a perk or reward. You're contributing to bringing this concept to life. We have developers lined up, we have designers lined up, and it's just a matter of us getting the capital necessary to actually put things in motion. You could also support us by sharing this campaign, telling everyone you know in your social media sphere about the campaign, sharing the campaign, sharing this video, sharing it through email, through Facebook, through Twitter, through Tumblr, any social media, Instagram, any social media influence that you have. If you can just tell people to come and check out our campaign, that will do wonders for us.